Oh, I got a story for you on this. Little review of this one. Stand by first. I gotta introduce it appropriately.
Godex.io. Exchange all your cryptos now.
And maybe I'll let the song play out after at the end of this. Steven did a good job on that song. This is I'm gonna tell you how easy it is to use this exchange right now, and then at the end of that, I'm gonna tell you how I was looking out for everybody and got Godex.io to do something very special for me, for you. And I didn't want anything out of it. I didn't want to get paid even. I said nope, and they insisted. No. Let us pay you for a promotional video to start with, whatever. I'm like, he says, because we are gonna create you a special link, but it's gonna take a little bit of time to program that in. So for now, can we just pay you? You know, we need to pay you. I'm like, all right, fine. Pay me a little small fee. So technically, yes, this is a paid promotion, but it all started because we were trying to find Theta. Then we couldn't find Theta Fuel. Where can I get Theta Fuel? And how can I get Digibyte quicker? Da, da, da. And I was like, at first, oh, I use Simple Swap, and then Godex came up. Oh, someone said, Joe, check this one out. Oh, started doing a little research. Oh, it sounds real good. And some of the exchanges I was doing, I was checking Exodus Wallet, Simple Swap, Godex, and a couple of times Godex won out. I'm like, oh, I get more Digibyte through them. Okay, I'm going to do that. I was trying to exchange out a piece of a Bitcoin and realized at that particular trade, it worked out better on Godex. Got more Digibyte back. So they heard about me, I guess, promoting. They reached out to me. Anyways, I'm going to tell you a little story about that at the end of this. But all of these swap sites, they do charge a little fee. And again, I'm trying to get a special link that'll get you more back. You're going to save even more than you normally would. So you get more crypto back doing it with this special link. I don't have the link yet. So in the future, I'm not sure how long from now, but hopefully soon, I will have a link that if anybody uses it, anybody, doesn't cost nobody nothing, you'll get an additional slight discount off of the normal fee. So that's what I tried to tell them. I'll tell you the story in a minute. So I've been using this site. My Patreon's been using this. Other people have been using the site. It is so easy. If you were a monkey, you could also do it. And I've got an example up here. This is with Tether. So if I were to send 1 million Digibyte, because I want to put it in a stable coin, such as Tether in this case, I'd get 19,699 Tether. You can also select this right here, and you could pick TUSD. And that one's a little bit less, $19,450. So there's a couple $100 there of difference. And by the way, FYI, including on regular exchanges, I've noticed you always get a little more Tether back than some other stable coin. I just don't like using Tether myself. I would rather use TUSD or TUSD or even USDC. But again, another example, USDC is even lower than that one. So that one was 19,400. This one's 19,307. Tether was 19,006 something. Anyways, you can play with it, whatever you want. Choose your poison. It is so easy. Again, a monkey can do this. You don't have to sign in. You don't have to have an account. There's no KYC. It just works. And I'm going to tell you, this is a personal story. I've swapped some fairly large amount on right here. A scary amount that I'm like, man, I hope this they don't shut down. Bye bye goes my money. Nope, it worked flawlessly. At least a couple big ones, and some smaller ones I've done. So it is so simple. Again, if let's say you wanted to buy Digibyte and you had a piece of a Bitcoin, so I'd put Bitcoin in here, and let's just say I had half of a Bitcoin. Whoops, 0.5 of a Bitcoin, half of a Bitcoin there, and I want Digibyte. It's telling me, okay, you're going to get 213,972 Digibyte. I would then hit exchange, which I'll do just to show you the example. Select the coin to exchange and specify the amount. So again, we got half of a Bitcoin, and it's telling me I'm going to get 213,972 digibyte. Enter your digibyte address. So in my case, I would put in my digibyte address here. Okay, I'd put in my digibyte address that I want them sending me the coins to, right? Such as an Exodus wallet or something like that. I would then click this button here and hit exchange. And notice the final exchange rate will be fixed. So it should lock in the number of coins you get. Hit exchange. The next screen that comes up says, okay, now send half of a Bitcoin to this address. That's it. You send it, and the next thing you know, over on the right, it says details, waiting for deposit, confirmation. All these things start ticking off as it moves. So wait for a few confirmations. First it sees the deposit, check, okay. Confirmation, it may take 2 or 3 confirmations for Bitcoin. Boom, okay, done. And then it'll say exchanging, then complete. Of course, you got your Exodus wallet open. You'll hear that thing go cha-ching when your stuff comes in. It's that simple. Done. I didn't have to sign in. Didn't have to create an account. So you want to talk about a website that works very, very well. This is the one. Godex.io. And again, before we were looking for Theta. You can see they've got Theta and Theta Fuel. This was one of the only sites around at the time that finally got Theta Fuel online there, and a lot of people to exchange that too. Some of the other ones like Simple Swap weren't allowing Theta Fuel. You can only do Theta, but you need at least a sliver of Theta Fuel to send the Theta. And people are like, well, I got Theta, but I don't have Theta Fuel. How can I move it? I'm like, a couple of my Patreons, give me your address. I'll just send you a couple Theta Fuel, 10 Theta Fuel or something. But then they're like, oh, no, it's back. It's on there now. Godex has it. Okay, good. Now you can just grab a few of those. And, of course, Theta Fuel being so cheap, I mean, it's ridiculous how small. The other awesome thing about this, we go back. We're going to go back one. Very beginning page. If you use the Exodus wallet, for example, and I do like Exodus. I like using Exodus to store my coins and stuff. And every now and then I might do an exchange on there. But, you know, between you and me, I've seemed to see that Godex is a little bit better priced. So I would prefer to use Godex. But with Exodus, let's just say I had, I don't know, a full Bitcoin. And I want digibyte. It's telling me you'll get 427,946 digibyte for 1 Bitcoin. You can't do that on Exodus wallet. They're like, oh, no. The maximum is, you know, $4,000 or, you know, 0.4 of a Bitcoin. So I have to do the first exchange, a second exchange, that's 0.8, and then a third exchange for the final 0.2 to make me 1 whole Bitcoin, or whatever it is. It tells you on an Exodus. What if you're somebody that has 2 Bitcoin and you want some damn digibyte? You want nearly 1 million digibyte. You're going to have to do a bunch of exchanges on Exodus to make that happen. Whereas I can go here, type in right now 2 Bitcoin. Here's how much you're going to get. Hit exchange. Once again, what's your digibyte address? I put in my digibyte address that I want them to send me the digibyte. I click exchange. Okay, now send 2 Bitcoin to this address. I then send 2 Bitcoin, and then I wait for this stuff to happen over here. If you feel like it's taking a little bit too long, like again, now Bitcoin is slow confirmation. So keep in mind, if you're playing with Bitcoin, it could be slow. It could take you half hour to an hour or so to get something like this done, just because Bitcoin is freaking slow. But their service typically is pretty fast, especially like maybe a stable coin. If you had stable coin, it'd probably work a lot faster. But whatever. So again, exchange. Next thing I know, send me your Bitcoin. Send Bitcoin to this address. Done. And I just wait. Like I was saying, if it's a half hour, something's gone by, and this hasn't even moved at all over here on the right, just, you know, hit this refresh button up here in your browser, or click F5 on the keyboard, refresh the page. It may update it. It should update by itself, but every now and then it may just time out. It won't stop it from working, by the way. Once you hit send that Bitcoin and you do it, it's going to work whether this page says so or not. And you'll notice once you do that, there'll be a little code up here that says here's your transaction ID for their system, for the Godex system. And then at the top of the browser here where you can type the address bar, it'll also have that ID up there. I personally take a screenshot every time I do anything like this, and then email the screenshot to myself, or just save it to my desktop, the screenshot, and let it sit there. That way, just in case something can't, you know, my computer shut down on accident, and then I'm waiting on it, whatever reason they need, it took too long, and I'm worried about it. They're going to ask me, well, what's the ID? Now, of course, I could open my Exodus wallet and just say, oh, here's the transaction ID. They could go look it up. But again, this makes things simpler. So I've had nothing but luck with this place. It's worked great every single time that I've used it. And this technically is a paid promotion because they refused to let me do it for free. And I told them I wanted to do it for free. And I said to them, all I want in return, if you can do this, give me a special referral link. So that if anybody clicks that link and goes to your website through the link, the Godex.io website with that link, when they go to do an exchange, they get a little bit more savings than you normally would charge in your fee. They'd get a little bit better savings. In other words, you get a few more crypto out of it. Like in this case with Digibyte, maybe it's an extra $10 worth per, $1,000 you spend or something. You know what I mean? That's what I was working on. So they initially came back with because I didn't say how much. I just said, can you do it? And they gave me a amount, like, this is how much we could do. And I'm like, it's nice, but could you make that a little bit sweeter? Like, could you sweeten the pot just a little bit? Make it just a little bit better discount, discounted fee. And he said, all right, let me ask my manager. Okay, yeah. We'll make a link. He said, but it's going to take us time to implement that kind of programming into the website. Because right at the top, you can see affiliate program where you can create your own link and share it with people, and you'll get like a little sliver of, referral fee or whatever for sending people. I didn't even want that. I just said, give me a special link that gives people a discount. See, that affiliate program link is their default thing for everybody who signs up for that. Which means if someone uses your link, you might get a little sliver of crypto for someone using your link. But it doesn't give anybody a discount. I wanted a discount for everybody. So I said, all right, I'll promote your thing for free. I'll do a review video, and I'll promote, because they asked me, can we advertise on your channel? We'd like to have like the videos you do, can we just do like a per video ad? I'm like, well, I do a lot of videos per month. That could get expensive if you wanted it in every single video. Maybe you might only want it in crypto videos I do, which could be 5 to 10 a month, instead of, however many videos I do, 90 videos or something a month. But I said, better yet, can you just create me a link that gives everybody a discount, and I'll do it for free. We'll trial it for like 90 days. And if you're happy and I'm happy, maybe we'll just continue. I don't need anything of it. But he said, look, it's going to take too long to do that. We got to kind of do this by the book. Can we just pay you a fee? And I'm like, all right, it's a small fee. And they said, okay. So, yeah, this is a promotional video, but I'd rather come out here and say, this is not a promotional video. It's free. Because you're a JSNIP4 subscriber, you're getting a little discount if you use Godex.io by using the link in my description box, blah, blah, blah. The problem is there's no link there because they haven't created it yet. They're working on it because it's something they can't just quickly do. It takes some, programming to implement something like that where a special link gives a special discount. They don't have that in their system. So I thought, that's all I want out of this. I've done good in crypto, I've got a lot of Patreon members supporting me. I'm doing, thank God. I love those people. I'm good financially right now. So I thought I can give back to everybody without even charging a promotional video fee or whatever, review fee. Just give me a link that I can share with people and let them get a discount. That's all I want out of this, which is nothing, but a bonus for everybody else. So that's a true story. And now we were having a conversation through private messaging on Twitter. So they said, yeah, please just get a video out and we'll pay you a couple bucks and we'll work on the link, and then we can go from there. I said, all right, no problem. So here I am today, as promised to them, Monday. I'll do a video today, Godex.io, and we might as well, and to play us out is Steven with his new song, Godex.io.
Godex, just use it. Their exchanges are smooth as Godex, just use it. Any coin you want, Godex, just choose it. Anonymously use it, Godex. No matter where you're from, their fees the lowest one. Godex, just use it. Their exchanges are smooth as Godex, just use it. Any coin you want, Godex, just choose it.
He actually did the full song because I told him, can you do the full song? He did the full song. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. But I'm like, okay, I can't play the whole thing. It's too long for a promotional video. He did it anyways. Gotta love Steven, man. Gotta love Steven. And I'm gonna have to throw him a few theta for fun, because I got his theta address nowadays, and he can't stop me. So, anyways, if you need to swap out some crypto, you don't want to sign up, you gotta worry about KYC. I'm an American citizen. I'm not an American citizen. I'm in this country. I'm not in this country. Whatever country. Godex.io, baby. Smooth and easy. Take care.